Hello, artist! Today we are going to be working on our fraction circles. So, to get started, each of us should see a sheet like this. Now, these fractions are fractions that we have used before in third grade. Some of them might be a little different than what you have seen, but that's okay. We are all going to work very hard and use these fractions to create art. So, you can start with the easiest fraction, the first one. All you have to do is take one of your circles, and we are creating two halves of a circle. One half, two half. And the way you do this is by just creating the lines that you see on that fraction circle. So if you wanted to create this circle, all you have to do is use your scissors and cut that line. I don't like to cut right away. I like to practice drawing my lines first before I cut it. So I will flip my paper over where there is no design. And I like to use a pencil, but I'm going to use a crayon just so you can see better. And you're going to create that same exact line. Then, once the line is there, you will use your scissors and cut. Now, we have a fraction circle that looks like this one here. If we put it together, it's one whole circle. If we take it apart, we have 1/2 and 1/2. And now I'm going to set that aside. You can do the same thing for any of the fractions on here. All you have to do is draw it on the back with a pencil first. So I'm going to try this 1/8 one because that's a little harder. I'm going to start with this up and down line, and then a side to side line. And sometimes if you're getting a little confused while you're drawing, you can mark off the lines you already drew by tracing them. So now I need to draw a diagonal line and a diagonal line, kind of like an X going through the middle. All the points on every fraction touch in the middle. And I'll stop and check. Do I have the same number of spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made a 1/8 fraction circle. And now I can cut it out. You're going to keep going and keep doing this to all of your circles. You can use all of the fractions, or you can just choose your favorite and do it over and over again. That is up to you. All right, artists, now that all of our fraction circles are cut into separate pieces, we are going to use them to create a work of art. So you will need a piece of paper. It doesn't need to be a colored piece of paper. I am going to use black paper, but you can use any paper that you have. What you are going to do in the next step of this project is just play around with your circles for a little bit before you do anything. You want to lay them down on your paper, and you're going to move them around until they create a design that you like. They don't have to be in a circle form. Now that we cut them up, you can move them around and you can change where they go. I'm creating a symmetrical work of art right now, which means that I'm putting all the shapes in the same space. So I'm putting this one up here and I'm going to mirror it by putting the other half down here. If I wanted to continue making a symmetrical composition, I might take these two and mirror them on either side. But if I wanted to create a composition that was not symmetrical, I might put them random places so they don't match. You don't have to use all of your circles that we created. Once you like the way your composition looks, you're going to grab a glue stick and we're just going to glue them down. To glue them down, we are going to put glue on the back of what we created. Don't put glue all over your paper because it will waste glue and it'll be sticky where it doesn't need to be sticky. All right, boys and girls, once your glue is done, you're going to pick your piece up and just make sure, wiggle it a little bit, see that everything is stuck down. And if you're looking at it now and you think that these can fit somewhere nice, go ahead and add them if you'd like to. All right, artists, and if you like the way it looks, you're all done for the day. I hope you had fun. Bye.